Hello everyone, Dadaka Art present Art Journal Happy Women's Day. So today is Women's Day and I was busy making this beautiful art journal all day. So let's start applying gesso on my moleskin sketchbook, and I'm applying randomly to get that textured look. As you can see, I'm applying with my palette knife. With the palette knife, you can create a lot of texture, and this gesso is quite heavy, so the result will be a textured heavy base gesso. Apply randomly. So let it get dry. Once it's completely dry, I'll be using my distress paint on it. So here are the distress paint. First paint I'm applying is weathered wood. I'm applying with my sponge applicator with the dabber. Just to cover my base color. As it is Women's Day, I'm using two color shades. One is weathered wood and the other one will be using a pink shade. Pink shades are two different shades. One would be darker and the other would be the lighter one. So now I'm drawing with my Ranger heat gun. It's very easy to draw with the heat gun and you will get quick results. After this, I'm going to make some stamping impression on my background to give a more defined look. I'm using my mahogany color with the Artemio script stamps. Apply randomly. After this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick my post-it tape in a triangular shape so that I'll get small triangle once I remove them. Make sure you stick it nicely so that the color won't spread inside the marginal part. There is no restriction applying this post-it tape. You can make any design, squares, triangle, or any kind of abstract design. It's very easy to peel off this post-it tapes. So I'm just confirming that it's stick properly. So after this, I'm going to apply this shade from Distress Paint, which is Picket Raspberry, and other lighter shade is Spun Sugar. So you can see this blending goes really well with the lighter and the darker shade of pink, Picket Raspberry and Spun Sugar, in which this distress paints are easily available in the market on online store like Amazon.com. So you can find easily on Amazon.com all these products. I'm just blending these two colors with my fingertips, and I'm again and again cleaning my fingertips before going to other triangle, so that the darker shade won't get more dominating on my Arjuna. So make sure that you use wipes, baby wipes, to clean your finger once you go to another triangles. So as you can see, I'm removing all the post-it tapes, masking tape from the page, and make sure that you dry that pink shades completely before removing post-it tapes. Now I'm going to give some shading with my Faber-Castell big brush markers, and by using this marker you can see it's quite transparent and it will leave the shading effect on the borders. So I'm using them. Before using a Faber-Castell big brush marker, make sure you use a gesso or multi-matte medium on the background so that it gets blended perfectly. Now by using Sharpie, I'm making some stitch lines throughout the page, which will give more defined look. I'm using Tim Holtz collection stencil with the help of Faber-Castell Whip Speckle. I'm texturing those flowers by using palette knife. I'm removing extra part. Later on I'll remove that big flower because it looks quite unfinished. So after making that, I've realized that it is not looking nice, so I'm removing that and let it get dry completely. Then we will move on to our focal point, which is obviously Women's Day. So I'll be preparing something special for this art journal. So after drawing with my heat gun, I'll be moving to my focal point. So here comes Prima Princess Cling Stamp, which is absolutely beautiful. So I'm stamping with my Memento Luxe black ink pad. I'm using that, and I'm using my Misty tool to get impression perfectly. This the limited collection from Prima, so I got one. So I'm giving one more impression to get it perfectly stamped. Now you can use your baby wipes to clean your stamps and store it nicely. After that, I'm using Zig real color brick markers, and these brush markers are not easily available on the local store, so you need to buy online only, and you will get online on Amazon.com. So here I'm using two colors. The one is mustard and the other one was turquoise. So first I'll apply mustard color to give the base of my flowers, and then I will border it with the turquoise blue. These markers are very easy to use. These are watercolor markers. You can blend with water, and I'm really happy with the results. As you can see, once you use these colors, you will fall in love with this color because they are so blendable, and there are a lot of shades available in this colors. So I got this pack of 80 colors, which has beautiful shades inside, and you can color it anything. So as you can see, I'm drawing my flowers, and then I'll move on to hairs. So here what I'm doing, I'm using flesh color. First I've used oatmeal color. Then I realized that oatmeal color is quite dark for the hair, so I've moved to flesh color. So as you can see, flesh color looks nice, and then I will go to deep brown color to shade my hairs, and will look more defined. Once it's completed, I'll move to my leaves, and I'll use olive color with the water shades, and then I'll use flesh color for the body. And as you can see, I'm not using other color, only flesh color, and with diluting with water, I'm giving shades. Please find all the supplies listed below in description video, so you can buy all the supply from the links below this video. Okay, I'm using here pink color to give a dress a nice beautiful look, which will be matching and coordinating with my page, art journal page. So I found this color palette looks really nice with teal, mustard and pink. So after that, I'm just defining her eyes with the black excess marker, which is available from Faber-Castell. It's a very thin tip, it's very thin tip, so you can easily define very tiny and small things to draw. So I'm defining her eyes more, and I'm also using my white Signo pen to color her eyes, also giving a color touch of pink and teal. That is same color I've used for her eyes. And for lipstick, I'm using almond pink. As you can see, my focal points is almost ready, and it's ready to cut. So I'll be cutting this lady, this beautiful lady, and then here I'm placing on my art journal, and I realized that it looks beautiful and coordinated very nicely with my background. So I'm using my gel medium, which is Faber-Castell gel medium. I'm using it to stick to my art page. Gel mediums are very easy to use, and it won't blend with the background color, so it's very good to go with the gel medium. You can also use multi-matte medium, which is available from the Ranger. I will link down in this video all the options. You can choose whichever is cheapest for you, you can buy it. So here Tim Holtz Chit Chat sticker, one of my favorite stickers. So I'm using those stickers, and I'm using selected words from those sticker which is suitable for today's theme, that is Women's Day. So I'm using some sentimental, kind, inspire, determine kind of letters for this beautiful woman. Also, I'm highlighting with my Faber-Castell big brush marker all the edges, so it will look more defined and it will coordinate with my background. So it's time to write my sentiment, and before sticking all these small sentiments, I'm going to stamp my sentiment, that is Happy Women's Day, with Stamper Anonymous stamps from Tim Holtz. These are one of my favorite stamp sets, alphabet stamp set. I would recommend all of you guys to take this stamp set, which is which will go almost on all the art pages you will make. Very comfortable size, you can say. So I'm writing Happy Women's Day with the black Memento Lux ink. It is bold in font. So I'm just darken it with my Faber-Castell big brush marker. Because I want opaque letters, and these stamps create somehow distress impression. So I'm sticking it with my multi-matte medium. I was using glossy accents, but I was not satisfied with the results, so I moved to multi-matte medium. Multi-matte medium from Ranger, and texture paste, and all these stamps, all available on Amazon.com. So I'm giving a direct link which is below this video. You can just press that link and it will direct you to the page where you can find all these products. I'm using Sharpie to give some defined look, which is dotting on flowers. Also, I've highlighted my letters, my sentiments with Sharpie. So these are the glittered gumdrops. I bought it recently, so I thought I would use on this because it's all about feminine theme. So it goes really perfect, it goes really well with my theme. So as you can see, my art journal is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here are some closer look of my art journal, and thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe, share, and comment if you have any comment in the comment box, and like us, subscribe to our channel, and share as much as you can. And I'll be right back with some more art tutorials. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.